Welcome to my first Let's Play on Pupandbun channel. Hey everyone, my name's Raishi and welcome to Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. So this game was released in Japan on October 7, 2004, North America on May 23rd, 2005, and in Europe on November 4th, 2005. This is one of my favorite Fire Emblem games. I know it's really easy compared to other Fire Emblem games, but this was the third Fire Emblem game I played growing up. The first one was Awakening on the 3DS, and then Fates immediately afterward, but just Conquest. I didn't get Birthright for personal reasons. Overall, this is one of my favorites. I just wish it was a little bit more difficult, but you'll see what I'm talking about later. This game gets a lot and adds a lot of new things that makes this game a little bit easier than other Fire Emblem games, and later games will adopt certain things regarding this game specifically, especially the other considered easier Fire Emblem games from the fandom. So I'm just letting this intro play out because it shows some of the classes that we'll be running into. I'll be going through each of these as we go along in the game. And just for those who want to ask, this is Fire Emblem 8 of the Fire Emblem franchise. In Japan, this is considered 8, but in North America, this is actually the second game released. This being the second Fire Emblem game to come out on the GBA for North Americans, while in Japan this was the third. Fire Emblem 7 and 6 I will tackle on this channel at one point, but I want to start with this one because it's the easiest to get into, and for those who want to play Fire Emblem, this game is a perfect start for you. This game is available on the Virtual Console on the 3DS and the Wii U, and was the second game to get localized, as I said earlier. So we'll get into this once this intro stops playing, and I'll explain as we play the game. I'll be playing this game through different chapters. I won't be playing it one chapter per video. If I can beat it fast, I will do it. I will do more than one in an episode. And I will leave all the grinding to off screen so you don't have to see it unless something funny happens. But anyways, I think that's enough of the intro for now. We'll see more of the classes later, so let's go. And yeah, I practiced this game quite a bit, so I'm just gonna delete these. These are kind of spoilers, but you won't explain much later. Access menu, you only have the sound room, so let's move on to a new game, shall we? I will be going for normal. Usually I would go for normal or difficult, and difficult mostly in this game because this game is one of the easier ones, but let's go normal. Let's use the top one because I have a reason. I have a reason for that. In an age long past, evil flooded over the land. Creatures awash in the dark tide ran wild, pushing mankind to the brink of annihilation. In its despair, mankind appealed to the heavens, and from a blinding light came hope. The Sacred Stones. These 5 glorious treasures held the power to dispel evil. The hero Grotto and his warriors used the Sacred Stones to combat evil's darkness. They defeated the Demon King and sealed his soul away within the stones. With the darkness imprisoned, peace returned to Magvel. But this peace would not last. The continent of Magvel. For some 800 years, a quiet peace reigned in the absence of the terrible darkness. The Sacred Stones have been passed from generation to generation. Nations have been built around their power and legacy. The Kingdom of Renais, ruled by Fado, the fearless warrior king. The Kingdom of Frelia, ruled by Hayden, the venerable sage king. The Kingdom of Johanna, ruled by Ismael, Queen of the White Dunes. The Theocracy of Roston, ruled by Mansell, the Divine Emperor. the Grotto Empire, ruled by Vigard, the stalwart silent emperor. These 5 countries house the power of the Sacred Stones. They are joined by the emerging mercantile Republic of Carcino. In these times of peace, tales of past conflict have drifted into legend, and memories of the ancient dark arts have all but evaporated. It is now the year 803. In an instant, the whole of Magvel is threatened by an unexpected atrocity. The Grotto Empire, the largest of the Sacred Stone nations, has invaded the Kingdom of Renais under orders from Emperor Vigard. A longtime ally of Grotto, Renais is caught off guard, unable to mount any resistance. Grotto's forces move quickly, seizing one territory after another. Compounding King Fado's worries, his son, Prince Ephraim, has gone missing. Grotto's momentum carries its armies to the gates of Castle Renais itself. Renais will fall. It is inevitable. Prologue: The Fall of Renais. Also, pardon me for all of my pronunciations. I haven't played Fire Emblem Heroes enough to memorize the way they actually pronounce their names. Your Majesty, I bear bad news. The castle gate has been breached. Emperor Vigard's forces are within the castle walls. I understand. The garrison has fallen. We've lost contact with Prince Ephraim and cannot expect no aid from his men. Your Majesty, what are we to do? What else can we do? Order your men to lay down their arms. Father! Erica, are you wearing the bracelet I gave you? Yes, I have it right here. Good. Seth. Yes, Your Majesty? Take Erica and head for Frelia. King Hayden is an honorable man. I trust he will keep you safe. Understood. And what of Your Majesty? Me? I shall remain here. We have long held Grotto among our dearest allies, yet now they attack? I must know why. Am I somehow responsible for this? Have I erred in my leadership? Renais is mine to guide. How could I have failed her so? Father, you can't stay, you mustn't. If you're running behind, then so shall I. Go now, Seth. Ride, take her to safety. Father! Forgive me, Your Highness. Ephraim, Erica, you must survive. General Seth! Franz, ride ahead and bring word of our coming to Frelia. A single rider has better odds of passing unseen by Grotto's men. Convey to the throne that all has happened here and petition for reinforcements. Understood. Princess Erica, we must! Quickly, behind me! You there with the girl. Tell me, what would that be the way with Princess Renais? Well, this must be my lucky day. You're a dead man. The wench goes with me. Never. I am Volta, the Moonstone, Grotto's finest general. And you're just a corpse who does not know he's dead. Damn it, Seth. Ah! No. Such terrible wounds, and still he holds to his duty. How entertaining. Fly away, little man. Fly away. Try to run death. More time to savor the hunt and the kill. Princess Erica, this way! I can see no more of Grotto's men! If we made it this far, we'd surely earn a moment's rest. Please forgive my grabbing you so brusquely earlier. Don't be a fool, Seth. If it weren't for you, I would never have made it out of the castle. You are the reason I'm still alive. You have my gratitude. And whoever that man was, he was clearly after me. It's my fault that you received such a grave wound. Allow me to treat it, Your Highness, I can't allow an injury like this to be an obstacle. We have more important matters to attend to. We must press on to Frelia. We must fulfill His Majesty's wishes. I wonder how my father fares alone in the castle. You think he's safe? And what of my brother on the grotto front? You've heard nothing from him for days. King Fado and Prince Ephraim are both valiant and brave men. I doubt even the might of Grotto Empire can hold them in check. More important to me, Your Highness, is that you look to your own safety. How sad the two men of them would be if something were to happen to you. We must reach Frelia to ensure the day of your happy reunion. Yes, of course. You're right. Until I'm reunited with my father and brother, I must not despair. Come, Seth, let's go. Once we cross that bridge, we will be in Frelia, near border Mulan. Let us proceed, Princess Erica. Your Highness, I won't lie to you. This will not be an easy ride. Please take this rapier. If something happened to me, you mustn't continue to Frelia, alone if need be. Got a rapier. You there, Renais dogs! Where do you think you're going? Grotto's men. Stand back, Princess Erica. It's alright, Seth. My brother has taught me something of swordplay. I will stand with you. Player phase! Okay, we're finally in it. Sorry for my weird voice acting thing and my inability to read. I'm usually pretty good at that. I don't know why I keep stuttering. So let's go through the options. You can only click the options if you click away. I don't think you can click start. If you click start, you can see a mini version of the map. Not very helpful, but just in case. Press A, you have units. So let's see. You have Erica, you have Lord, you have your level. In Fire Emblem, levels can only go up to level 20. With some special cases. This game has one of those special cases. Or two, actually. EXP is your experience, self-explanatory if you played RPGs. HP and your max HP, so 16 for Erica, 13 out of 30 for Seth because he's an idiot and got hurt. Here we have the stats, which I will go through in a different menu. Oops. So anyway, so for the unit stats, we have strength and or magic. Magic will be more important later. Skill is something that has to do with your ability to hit an opponent, aka your accuracy, and your crit. Your ability to crit an opponent. Which I believe in Fire Emblem games are times 3 the normal damage you would have dealt. Speed is your ability to dodge attacks. Your luck is related to how badly you could get hurt by crit, lowering the crit chance of your opponent. Defense is defense against physical attacks, and res is resistance against magic attacks. Affinity is something we'll get into later, but I won't want to get into now because it's not important. So as you can see, Erica has pretty decent stats for now, and Seth has very good stats. Your equipment, you have your rapier with its attack of 11. That's how much damage the weapon does, while its hit is 213 and avoid is 23. Steel sword is the same stats, but it's a little higher because Seth is a stronger unit. Your movement is how many movement tiles you can move in the game. This game is very similar to chess, or if you played Final Fantasy Tactics or Advance Wars, it's basically the same thing, but the more fantasy aspect. As you can see, Erica's movement is 5, and Seth's movement is 8, because he's on a horse. Constitution has something to do with being able to carry or rescue in this way, but it's something we won't have to worry about until later. And I will describe this more later once we get into this. And here are your weapon levels. As for now, Erica's weapon level is E, which is the lowest, and Seth has A, which is not the highest. There's a level higher than this, but we'll have to work on that later. And you can see the different weapon types, which we'll get into later, but it'll be important for something. And ally, this is for the rescue mechanic, which will be explained later. You have your status, which is the player. You have the player, the amount of units you have on screen that are alive, versus the enemy, which has 3. The objective here is to defeat O'Neill. We're on our first turn, we have 0 gold, and the playtime is 12 minutes because I've been spending most of this time talking. Anyway, you have your guide, which I'm not going to go into because I'll be the one talking about it. You have your options, animation with backgrounds. I'm just going to move this fast. I'm going to put this to max. You're going to have to deal with my shit earlier. Window color, I like red. No, gray for this. Anyways, so for this, you can control your unit, you can control Erica, you can control Seth. Red is when you can't go, blue is where you can go. Because you can see Erica can move all the way here, but that would be bad. Since this is a single tile area, nobody can get through, so let's see how far they can go. So he'll be able to reach Erica, and I want Erica to get as much experience as she can from this first level, even though that'll waste a bit of her rapier, which is a really good weapon. So let's just end our turn. As you can see, there's the hit, the damage, and the crit. Hit is your hit rate, damage is the amount of damage you'll do. It's very literal, so if it's 7, it'll do 7 damage, and crit rate is the chance that you'll crit someone. I also forgot to mention that suspend means that you'll quit the game, and end means you'll end your turn. So let's attack, shall we? So you have your attack option, your item, and your trade. The trade option will only glow if you're next to another unit of your own. Wait is for just you to stop on the area that you want the opponent to go, or to stop them in place. So let us attack. Normally I would trade the steel sword from Seth because I want Erica to use it, but she can't use it right now, so I'm just gonna use this. As you can see also, that was a crit animation. Nice. I was getting into something else, but sure. When I quickly saw the flash, you saw that her attack had a ×2 in it. If your speed is twice as fast, your speed stat is twice as fast, for example, their speed 7 and yours 14, you'll actually go twice. But the turn order is you will attack, and then they will attack, and you will attack. It's something you have to keep in mind, because if you think that you can do 2 turns and then you end up not having enough HP to survive their 1 attack, you can end up losing a unit. So it's something to think about. As always, I'm not gonna let Seth fight because that would be bad. Good job, Erica. Another crit. Nice. 14% crit's not high, but dang. Okay. All that's left is their leader. So let's take him out. Now, and also the song will change when you're close to completing your goal, which I really like. So let's wait, and let's have Seth move here. If I remember correctly, this guy can't go past. Yep. Okay, so let's just do this. Unfortunately, I was 1 space away from putting... I didn't read that. Damn it. Anyway, wasn't important. You will be the first to die. Ouch. Ooh, God. Yeah, so unfortunately, this guy's a lot faster, so we're gonna have an issue with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to weaken him. No, that'll kill him. That'll also kill him. Let's see, what can I do? Perfect chance, actually. Let's use a Vulnerary. Vulnerary are one of your healing items in this game. It only restores some HP. I can't remember the exact value. I'll flash it on screen what the exact value is. But let's use it. Thankfully, he has no chances of critting. So I can just end the turn and let him attack me. This is also a viable strategy. And he missed, thank you. Bang. 1 more and we can level up. Let's do this. Erica, let's end this. Goodbye, O'Neill. What? How? And he's dead. Woohoo! Moving on up in the world. As you can see with these level ups, they are random. And you hope that you get good ones unless you want to keep resetting. Anyway, Princess, are you injured? What? Oh no, I'm fine, Seth. But you look so pale. I'm fine. Fine. This is war, isn't it? It's not at all like the games I used to play with my brother or Leon. I didn't know it would be this savage. Are words useless? Is strength all that matters? It's so sad. Why would the Grotto Empire do this? To what end would they start a war? Princess, don't worry, Seth. I won't give in to sorrow. Let's get moving. I'm not broken, and I won't stop until I see Renais restored. I won't stop until I'm reunited with my father and brother. There we go. That's the prologue. So we're moving on to Chapter 1, Escape. I'll be playing more than one chapter for this first video, just to give you guys a chance to enjoy the game, and for those people who want to learn, this will be your chance to learn how to play the game. Plus, it's fun for me. Princess Tana, Grotto's forces are approaching. Also, sorry for my fluctuating pronunciation. What? So soon? We have had no time. Milady, we lack the arms to defend this place. You must return to Castle Frelia. Castle Frelia? I can't. Not yet. We haven't found Erica and her companions yet. Erica's my friend, and she needs my help. I won't abandon her. Oh, I know. Go and ask King Hayden for more troops. Yes, Your Highness. Erica, please be safe. Commander Bruguette, the enemies appear to be fortifying its position in the castle. They're tenacious, but they have no hope of stopping our advance. What are your orders, sir? Huh? Orders? You just stand here and watch. I'll crush them myself. As you command, sir. That's another crit animation. Hate to see it. Ha! That's what happens when you face my lance. Stop right there! Call up your forces and turn back, or you'll have to deal with... Have me to deal with, damn it. Is that so? And who might you be? Oh, I'm Tana, Princess of Frelia. I'll not permit you to abuse my country any longer. Frelia's royal brat, huh? How convenient. Leave this castle immediately. If you harm me, my father and brother will chase you to Earth's End. Yes, I've heard how King Hayden dotes on his precious little daughter. Let's see how true that is. You'll make a fine hostage, my dear. Seize the girl and lock her up. Right away, sir. No, let go of me. Or let me go. God, I don't know what's wrong with you today. Seth, look! I see it. It seems like Grotto's army has already reached Frelia. Princess, this place is perilous. We should bypass Mulan altogether and head straight to the castle. But we can't just ignore this. You were there when Renais was invaded. You saw what I saw. You saw how the people suffered at the hands of Grotto's soldiers. Homes were destroyed, possessions stolen, women kidnapped. Anyone who resisted was executed without question, without hesitation. Please, Seth, I can't allow that to happen here. I don't want to see any more harm by Grotto's atrocities. Alright, Princess, I understand. Perhaps we can retake Mulan. But Princess, you must act with caution. Your people need you too. Of course, Seth. Come on, let's go. Play your phase! So we have a new goal, which is seize the gate. This one's a little trickier, but not that much different. So now we have different types of weapons. So earlier we only had axe-wielding weapons from these soldiers. And now we have lance-wielding weapons. What may that mean? Also on the bottom right, you see that this is a plane. Defense is 0, avoid is 0, because this is just a flat plane, which it doesn't give you any terrestrial advantages. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my pronunciation today, so we'll see. So these are houses that you can visit. Some of them have advantages to going in, like giving you items or giving unique conversations. The rumors are true, aren't they? The Grotto's army's taken over the castle. Looks like they seized the castle gate too. Smart work. The gate provides defense and heals wounds to boot. They must be fierce warriors to have taken the gate. Watch yourself. So yeah, they're talking about this. I can't point at it. This one. We'll deal with that later, but for now, Seth cannot attack anymore, so he can just move because he's on horseback. So let's move him here. And then, let's see. Erica, you can move. Let's see where the soldier goes. It's good to know where other characters go. Unfortunately, this is one of the older Fire Emblem games, so they don't give you the option to actually keep this on at all times. That's a mechanic that was released in Awakening. If I'm wrong again, something will flash on screen because I'm an idiot. Let's go. So let's move you here. Is that the Princess of Renais? It is really my lucky day. Fame and fortune ride to meet me. Move on, you slugs, bring that girl to me. Nice one. Am I attacking fire? Yay! Yes, I do. So you see those green up and down arrows? Oh, wait. Sir Gilliam, is that Mulan? Have we reached Frelia's border already? Aye, we have. Her Highness Princess Tana should be inside the castle. But look! The countryside is crawling with Grotto soldiers. Where's the castle guard? Has Mulan fallen? Are we too late? Too tough to say from here. Princess Tana's in no danger if they want her as a bargaining tool. We men of the Eastern Watch will see her to safety. Yes, of course. We mustn't give up. We must move. We must retake the castle. Then we ride forth to Princess Erika's aid. I have stronger armor than you. I'll take the lead. Watch my back. So now we have Franz and Gilliam. Or Franz, I guess. Well, it depends on pronunciation. I prefer Franz, but... So Gilliam, if we... Let me see. Oh, it's the R button. I totally forgot. So we have the personal data. Here we have the... Better look at the stats. Their class, their level, their experience, and their HP. As you can see, a knight uses a lance. And for Franz, because he's a cavalier, he's on horseback, he has iron sword and iron lance, and 2 vulneraries. Oops. This is his stats. It's good to note for that for later. So let's move on. So Gilliam says he has tough armor, so we can put him here. Because we just learned that putting characters in this will actually give you bigger defense. And it'll actually increase your avoid, and will also has a third mechanic, which I don't think I'll be able to test right now. And this forest area also has the same benefits, but it's missing that extra little bit that I was referring to earlier. So let's see. Let's attack you from here. So you see the green and the red arrows. One of the most famous things about Fire Emblem is its weapon triangle. Another level up. Fire Emblem's weapon triangle works on 3 weapons, sword, an axe, and a lance, as you can see. A sword can beat an axe can beat a lance, and a lance can beat a sword. I'm not going to explain why that is right now, like the rationale behind it, but I will explain it later for those who probably don't understand or would like to know why. Provided I'm not an expert on weapons, so this is just my personal opinion. That knight encamped at the castle was wearing the finest armor I've seen. It looked like it could turn aside almost any blade you swing at it. I know my armor, though. I wager a good rapier or armor slayer could get through it. Yeah, he's referring to knights and the weaknesses that certain classes have, which Erika, who is not on horseback or doesn't have any armor, doesn't really have to worry about it, and now she's strong enough to take out an enemy in 2 hits herself. Great. I don't want to waste the rapier, though. Weapon level increased. That weapon level increases so that you can use better weapons later on. Although the rapier is still pretty good for what you have now. So yeah. So let's have Gilliam attack this guy. As you can see, 16 attack because he does really good, but he's really slow. And the enemy can do 0. So let's just do this. That's a lot of damage. I'm not gonna quote the meme. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe later. This is my first video after all, so... Maybe later I'll be a little more fun. But let's see. Franz will take the hit, but he will definitely hurt the opponent, so let's do this. Nice. Nice one, Franz. So, this is a turn-based tactical RPG. One of the best things is to manage your units, make sure that they're all safe. Crap. Well, I guess I get to show this off. Forgot about that guy. Oh god. I found them! Stranglers from Renais. Don't let them get away. Sorry about that, I got too loud. So those castles can actually heal, which is the advantage about it. So, Erica, I will have you fight this one. Kill them. There we go. Also, I love the battle music of Fire Emblem in general. One of the things I love the most about these games. Seth, let's move Gilliam. And let's move Franz. I want them protecting the backside while Erica takes on the back. Doesn't matter though, she's faster. These simple mistakes I wouldn't normally make, but since it's my first time playing this game on a Let's Play channel, I'm gonna be making a lot, so pardon me and my noobness in the sense that I'm a little nervous. But I love these games, and I personally love replaying these games. I've clocked in hundreds of hours into Fire Emblem, so I'm totally fine with this. I'm just gonna try my best not to get any of my units killed throughout this playthrough. Nope. Yep. And to anyone who plays Fire Emblem 2 who thinks I'm playing a bit risky, I am just like that. I'm a very risky player. I take a lot of risks when it comes to this stuff. It usually backfires, but when it doesn't, I love to gloat. Not really. It's just funny when people say, "Oh, that's a bad move," and it ends up working in your favor. So for this, I'm gonna have Seth go after this guy. Normally I wouldn't, but just to keep... Actually, no. Let's just have him wait, because they've blocked off the path to Erica, so she's safe. And the soldier over there with the spear on the left is too far, so it's not like he's gonna be able to attack Erica. So I'm pretty much dead. I'm pretty much good. I almost said dead. That's not right. Anyway. So, I think I can, if it moves further. No, it's not. Can I get into that bush? No, I can't. I will... She has another vulnerary. I think I can risk it. Just to make sure. Speed is 1, skill is 0. Yeah, no, I'm gonna outspeed him. So, I'm just gonna go here, use a vulnerary, and I should be fine. With Seth and them blocking the way, I think I can focus on killing these guys. You kill this one, get your sword level up. Dang, so close. Anyways, Gilliam, your turn. Spear this fool. Thank you. That should be it. I think you're fine, Seth. That's fine. You'll do that twice as much. And then I can just attack you on the third turn and you should be fine. Yep. Yep. So the weapon triangle is an important part of Fire Emblem, but it's not a necessary thing. If you feel like your characters can survive an attack, you don't have to worry about it. It's just something you have to keep in mind because there are certain moments where you'll actually put yourself in harm's way by surrounding yourself with too many spear users if you are, for example, a sword user. And I think I go use the last vulnerary. This makes sense because Franz has a second one which I can actually just give to her. Trade. There we go. Also, talk option. This happens a lot in events. This happens a lot in levels and it actually leads to certain events. This is a mechanic that needs to be important later. Thankfully this game isn't so bad with this, so let's do this. Princess Erica, it is good to see her well. Franz, you made it through unscathed. Yes, your highness. I met up with Sir Gilliam of Frelia and explained the situation in Renais. He told me that Princess Tana was in danger as well, here at Mulan. We rode as swiftly as we could. Tana's here. Franz, we must hurry. Understood. So just like a horse, it's like a horse rider, like Seth. You can move afterwards. That was terrible. Anyway, I believe Seth can talk to Franz as well. Yep. Is that you, Franz? I'm relieved you're still in one piece. Yes, and you as well, General. As long as you lead us, sir, the Knights of Renais cannot lose. Franz, you and I must work together to protect Princess Erika. I want you to ride with us. Sir, with honor, sir. That should be it. Let's do this. So you'd think it's be foolish for me to attack a spear user with a sword. However, knights have a weakness, just like we heard earlier from the one person in the town. In this town specifically. The rapier actually has 2 advantages, if I remember correct, if I can view it. Effective against infantry. That refers to this. So when you see your weapon glowing, like on the top right, even though it has a disadvantage, if you look, I'll still do more damage even if I don't have the advantage. You know what I mean? I'll be able to kill him without it because I'll do 20 damage unless I miss. So in scenarios like this, because they don't have an advantage on their turn, some enemies gain a buff on their turn. I'm just gonna wait because I'm gonna survive 1 hit and then just have Erika kill him on the next turn with 2 hits. The strategy I used to kill a lot of bosses. It's a thing that you should really keep in mind. Fire Emblem itself is just a math game. If you don't like math, I mean I like math, but if you don't like math, you're gonna have a hard time with this game. But for me, I like math. Let's do this. And just for support, I'll put Franz here, I'll put Seth here, and I'll put Gilliam right here. Just in case she needs to be rescued. Bah, what a worthless lot of curs I've been assigned. She'll survive the hit. 1 and 2. This can't be. Dead. More experience. Ideally, what you would do is you would have other characters attack him so that you would gain a little bit of experience, but it's not important right now. So now that you have everyone defeated, you can now seize the gate. You can only seize the gate with your lord. Princess Tana. Sir Gilliam, I'm sorry, I never meant to cause you such trouble. It was no trouble. I live to serve, Princess. Tana! Erika? Is that really you? Tana, what are you doing so far from Castle Frelia? I heard that Renai had fallen and I was so worried. But I'm glad to see that you're safe. Wait, where's Ephraim? Is he well? I wish I knew. You haven't heard from him. Oh, I hope he's not harmed. Come on, we must go to Castle Frelia. My Lord Father may know something. Thank you, Tana. God, I don't know why I'm inserting words when there's no words. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Damn it. Erika and her companions have liberated the border castle. Alongside Princess Tana of Frelia, they ride to the Frelian capital. Oh, Tana, I'm grateful to see that you're safe and home again. You have no idea how I worried when I heard you were under attack at Border Mulan. You are not to leave again without my permission. Do you understand? Don't be mad, Father. Look, I come bearing good news. Erika, come out now. King Hayden, I am pleased to see you again, even in these sad times. Ah, Erika, it does my heart good to see you safe. Thank you. I was able to escape the castle before Renais fell. But I'm not sure if my father... Yes, I have received word of your father. Your Highness, please tell me, is my father well? My friend King Fado did not survive the fall of Renais Castle. No, it cannot be. Rest assured, Grotto will be punished for its cowardly act. This is Frelia's promise. Erika, please stay here and rest. I cannot imagine how exhausted you must be. King Hayden, you know of Prince Ephraim's disappearance, do you not? Yes, we hear the prince and his men hound Grotto at every turn. It's said that he's led his forces into the Empire itself. Reports suggest he's crossed the border and now fights in Renval. My brother? He fights on? Even now? Yes, a Pegasus Knight bought this information at a great price. Even though Renais has fallen, he charges into the enemy's heart. He is truly Fado's son. What a valiant youth. I wish that I knew whether he remains unharmed, but I do not.
King Hayden, I thank you for your offer, but I cannot stay. I intend to ride with my brother's side with reinforcement.
I cannot allow it. I know how you feel, but this plan is suicide. I would be betraying Fado's memory if I allowed any harm to befall you. Stay here, rest and mourn. Leave this war to the warriors.
I know you mean well, Your Majesty. However, I have lost my father and my twin brother is in peril. My brother, he is a part of me. I cannot rest here in peace while he risks his life.
No, Renais has no more army. Grotto's forces decimated it. I wish that Frelia could provide you with support with soldiers, but my son, Innes, is on his way to meet the Empire's forces. We cannot spare a single brigade. Your own retinue of knights cannot possibly face Grotto alone. Are you so determined to go?
Yes. His apologies.
As resolute as your father, eh? What am I to do in the face of such foolhardy determination? Vanessa!
Here, Your Highness.
Mulder! You called my king. Gilliam! Yes, sire. You are to accompany Princess Erica of Renais into Grotto territory. I expect each of you to provide aid and support for her brother. Quite a grave responsibility you've given us.
No matter the obstacles, we will perform our duty.
Our lives are yours. These are some of my most trusted and stalwart vassals. They will, no doubt, prove themselves quite valuable on your journey. Remember, you are venturing behind enemy lines. You will need supplies. I'll have a supply convoy ready to carry your weapons and provisions. Will remain at your side no matter how afield you venture.
King Hayden, thank you.
No, save your thanks for your return, with your brother, Prince Ephraim.
Yes, Your Highness.
Got 5,000 gold.
Erica, you don't really intend to go through with this, do you? I can't guess how it must feel, but it's just too dangerous. What would happen if you were captured by Grotto's men? Thank you for your concern, Tana. I have no choice. Don't you see, Tana? I have to go. Erica, why is this happening? What's gone wrong with the world? Tana, why would Grotto invade? Emperor Vigard is a man of peace. His people adore him. And you and Ephraim are friends with Prince Leon, are you not? What could be behind this madness? Why is this happening? I have no answers for you, Tana. I don't want to believe it, but the reality is that we are at war. If I do nothing, I may lose my brother as well as my father. This is why I have to fight. It's the only answer I have.
There we go. Chapter 2, The Protected. And for my first episode, I'm actually going to end it here because that's a pretty long first episode. So, we went through the basics, we went through the prologue in Chapter 1, and we have a total of, I believe, 7 units. Erica, Seth, Franz, Gilliam, that's 4, Vanessa, Mulder, 6. Sorry, 6. I forgot that Gilliam was already with us. But anyway, I'm just gonna end it here. See you guys on the next episode. I will be posting 2 episodes for this debut because I want to make sure that I have my bases covered for this week. So, see you guys in the next episode.